nothing if not consistent.
You're listening to the Food Sciences Podcast. I am your host, Amy Zajac, and I'm here with Brian Pierce.
Well, hello, everyone.
And Danny Sussman.
Consistently second.
Well after last
time.
week, we kind of expected that.
Yeah, especially with what we've got this week, which we'll get to in a minute.
This week was a trip. Ooh.
But first, don't forget to follow us on social media so you get all our updates and our great food pictures on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. And we have a call-in line where you can just tell us what you think, ask us questions, do whatever message you want. 402-YUM-FOOD, 402-986-3663.
And just remember, we might use it on the show, but if you don't want us to, just say that and we won't. We'll try to
we also want to accumulate questions.
We do, yes. We would love questions so that we can,
you can
have that be part of the show.
Ask your questions on any of those methods.
You may, absolutely.
Oh, and we have a Facebook group,
We do.
So moving on, the rundown for this week is our normal food news and experiences, but then we've got some more international KitKats.
Ooh, KitKat Senses.
We have some dried beef from Mexico.
Dried beef.
We have Gummy Family, the Haribo brand, like gummy bears.
The Gummy Family, that is just as terrifying
We've
as it
had
sounds.
gummy babies before.
We have had gummy babies, like that were shaped like babies.
Yeah, this is shaped like a family.
And we're going to end with Chips Ahoy Thins Bites fudge dipped.
Yes, these are the
Brand
new ones.
New on the shelf. Thin and crispy.
So starting off with some food news.
Okay, so I was going to share this last week, but two of us got busy fighting about hot dogs, and we didn't really have time. So
You're just jealous you didn't have a stance.
I was trying to be neutral. I was trying to be Switzerland.
That would be a Vienna.
There is an update, though, on
another kind of hot dog.
I was trying not to make that connection. You don't want to regress. Okay, I shared this months ago, but now we have a date. March is when the Reese's Thins are coming out.
Oh.
So
I saw the picture of the packaging.
Yeah. I mean, I hope they're good. It's Reese's. Maybe, if you give us less chocolate and more peanut butter for the ratio, that might be good, but my expectations are still low.
Yeah, mine too.
But it'll be exciting to see how these pan out. Are they going to be too much chocolate? Too much? No, it's not too much peanut butter. That's not possible. But
no.
Yeah,
a jar of peanut butter is not too much peanut butter
it's
for
not.
Brian.
A jar of peanut butter and a chocolate chip. No, that's a good balance.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. Are either one of you looking forward to these? Yeah.
They might surprise us.
All the packaging looks like it's going to be in a pouch that you can share size, which I'm not going to share all those packages.
They already melt. They have
share.
such a hard time with melting in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's
sticking
what
to the paper.
I'm wondering if they will be individually wrapped within. That would be difficult, I think.
Aren't they supposed to be similar diameter as the regulars, just thinner? So that seems to not lend itself to the individual wrapped like the minis.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah, I
size,
don't
whatever.
think that they're going to be sticking around. But we'll see. I mean, it's nice that they're giving a healthy option for the thins.
Yeah. I have food news, too.
Oh, I want to hear it.
The newest flavor of KitKat in Japan is out, and it is Tokyo Banana.
Ooh.
Now, what makes a banana a Tokyo banana?
I don't know. It's kind of like remember we tasted the grape ones recently? Those were Kyoto grape.
Okay.
So I don't know what makes them Tokyo.
Maybe it's from there.
Yeah, the packaging is great because the banana has a bow on the top of it.
It does. It's like a Minnie Mouse bow
on a banana.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so it got me wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Does banana flavor have any place in candy?
Oh, wait,
okay.
Wait, though.
Wait, okay. I have something controversial to say, so let's make sure.
This is why I brought up this topic.
But before you get it, Tokyo Banana is a Japanese sweet, so it's like a dessert. It's not just banana.
Oh. Okay, so it's an actual dessert.
It is the souvenir sweet of Tokyo and is manufactured and sold by Gravestone Company.
Does it say the ingredients?
Let's see. There's cream made from banana puree after baking in a sponge cake. So it's like a banana Twinkie? Let's open the article.
They don't have a picture of that. So anyways, my question is, does banana have a place in candy.
My thought is that I love the banana runts.
You see, that was one of my things.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people disagree with that. I love them.
And I even like circus peanuts, which are banana.
Nah.
Yeah. Right, so that's the circus peanuts are a case for no.
Mm-hmm. Runts a case for yes, in my opinion.
The runts, it's weird because the bananas are so rare in the runts, but then you can get just the bananas.
Oh, can you? I don't know if I would need... I don't like them that much.
Right. Like, that's what I mean. It's hit or miss. And, like, banana in other sweets, like, with some savories, like, banana bread is good.
Yes.
Banana Foster is good. But
I've had that flavoring in coffee, and that was a very good flavor. Coffee, Bananas Foster.
Right, so there's a lot of,
banana cream pie.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
I mean, that's not candy. But.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, banana is good in desserts, but it seems like it's terrible in candy.
It will depend on the level of sweetness will make or break it. Too much or too little is going to make it not good.
Yeah. Like I said, I was very curious about it because there are, like peanut butter and banana.
Hey, international listeners who like to send us stuff.
Yeah, we would.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Tokyo Banana KitKats.
Or just the Tokyo Banana snack cake.
Yeah, those two. That sounds good.
Cake around banana custard.
I mean, they make banana Twinkies.
Yeah, this is probably better, but...
Right, but that's not candy.
Right, no, but I'm just saying...
the inspiration for the KitKat.
Yeah, right, because I could see that, because it would be like a banana cream pie, but banana cream cake.
Yeah, in general, I do like banana flavoring, even when it doesn't necessarily taste like a banana.
Do you want to hear an embarrassing story?
I would love it so much.
My family involving bananas. Gosh, I don't know if I should tell this, but I will.
Oh, you should. Yeah.
My grandmother says she's allergic to bananas, but the allergy is such that, like, when I was a child, we would have to take banana peels and put them in plastic bags before we threw them out because she was allergic to the smell of them. So that leads me to believe it wasn't really an allergy.
Yeah, she didn't like it.
So it's just a strong dislike.
Yeah.
A friend of mine really hates bananas too and can't stand the smell.
Well, and so extrapolate this.
Like I am with coffee.
She was once on an early morning flight, an airplane, and they gave all of the passengers bananas.
Which on a plane, that's not a great idea because...
But they do it now.
Yeah. And so...
And they build up the gas.
Well, and she locked herself in the restroom, in the lavatory, until all of the bananas were collected again.
Is that the embarrassing story?
That is.
That's not about you. I want to hear something about you.
But, like, I have cousins and relatives that listen, and word might get back to her that I sort of made fun of the fact that she locked herself in the bathroom. Like, I don't need that.
No, I used to have a coworker who told everyone, I can't hit peanuts, keep them away, I'm very allergic. She just didn't like them. I found that out years later. It's like, wow. She's like, it was just easier to say I was allergic.
People get worried with you when you don't like something versus an allergy, but saying you have an allergy, and then people finding out you don't,
allergy.
Makes it harder for people with real allergies to be taken seriously.
No, Amy, you don't even like the smell of coffee?
No, in terms of
Any
stomach.
coffee.
I don't like coffee ice cream, coffee liqueur. I don't even like tiramisu for the
I know you don't
coffee
like the taste, but I didn't know the flavor.
Or the smell.
Yeah.
The taste and the flavor, Brian.
I'm sorry. The things that we've eaten today have impacted me greatly.
Yeah,
I'm not in my right mind.
We are in PTSD.
So we can move on to my food experience, which is going to bring you guys great joy.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Because
am I
I'm trying to decide if I could put the lead up front or not. We will not bury the lead.
Okay.
And we will just say...
salad.
Yes. You may have... I may be cured of my salad bite.
Oh. Eating, okay.
Because of this experience.
Yes.
Another bad salad.
How many bad salad experiences do you need
This one's all on me. This one's all on me because I was making a salad.
All of them have been on you.
No, I'm making a salad.
You went to a steakhouse and got salad.
Right, you got the steak salad.
Wait.
Yeah.
She's trying to make amends.
I talked about a taco salad, guys.
No, you also talked about both. You talked about both. Your holiday dinner.
But don't you want to hear my
Okay. Yes, I want it. Yep.
Salad is.
She's coming around.
So I'm making myself a salad.
Sugar salad.
And I pull out the head of lettuce, and the top leaves are not so great because this lettuce has been in my fridge for a while.
Right.
But like a lot of fruits, vegetables, cheeses, whatever, once you get past the bad, there's good.
Wait,
Okay.
what? You eat moldy cheese?
You gotta cut off the mold. Unless
And
it's
then
blue cheese.
And then you get to the...
But I don't want to sidetrack Danny. We're going to talk about
Heads
the
up, I'm
lettuce.
just giving a heads up for anyone that has like cheese at Amy's place.
Or
I would never serve
If
that.
it comes off of a big chunk, just
I would
ask her what
never
happened to the
serve
outside. What
So
about
I'm
white
peeling
bread?
off the lettuce leaves and putting them down the garbage disposal. And I know better with the disposal. You don't put a ton of down at once. I'm just doing a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. There was way more bad lettuce than I thought there would be. I take the good lettuce, make my salad, put my favorite vegetables in it. Some bell pepper, some radish, some tomatoes,
Those are
some
your
pepper
favorite
papers.
vegetables?
You know what's
Get a
interesting?
salad.
I was just noticing that neither one of us asked her what her favorite.
That's why she just listed
I was
it.
moving on.
She knew the question wasn't coming.
I made my own vinaigrette. I'm excited to dig into my salad. Oh, and I
You were
put
excited
salami
about-
and
This is almost
the
as
chopped salad.
painful as like some of the stuff we ate.
salami and turkey and
Hey,
all sorts
Amy,
of stuff.
remember the point when you said you weren't going to bury the lead?
And remember how
I
you were
didn't.
gonna
I told
guess
you
on
up
your
front, so
side?
you know how this is going to end.
Okay.
No, I don't.
So I started eating the salad, and the good-looking lettuce was still horrible. It was incredibly. It was still bad. So I had to dispose of the rest of my salad, and then the garbage disposal didn't even want it. It all backed
No,
up.
of course. It was like salad.
And it backed up so bad with just lettuce that I had to call a plumber.
Usually
So-
lettuce helps with making things go through.
So not only did I get mouthfuls of bad lettuce, and then I had plumbing issues. So I have a negative association with salad, guys.
So, the moral of the story is don't eat moldy food.
It was.
Like, don't just like be like,
Yeah.
I think I peeled off.
Do you
all
want
the...
that to be the moral of my story, Danny, or do you want me to keep eating salad?
I think we can one up Aesop and have two morals in a story.
Yeah, that and
What did one up Aesop?
Yeah, because he only had one moral in his stories.
yeah.
Well, my moral was I was coming to your side, but if you're gonna keep doing this, I'm gonna eat salad again and tell you all
We're
about
telling
it.
you can get more life lessons out of
What
it.
we're saying is that
I don't eat moldy food. I take the
in-
moldy off and eat.
Clearly, you didn't.
There
But
was
do you
no-
do that with bread too? If you have like
No.
one, yeah. See the whole, yeah. You throw out the whole thing because you don't know.
You don't know how deep it goes.
Like milk. Once it's bad, it's bad.
Exactly.
But
But there are certain foods you can cut the mold off. Like you can cut a spot off an apple and eat the rest of the apple.
or you just eat a not moldy apple.
I don't want to eat apples that the bugs don't like because
All right, Amy, Danny.
We're gonna leave
Amy's
her
trying.
alone.
She's
We'll leave
trying.
her alone.
Because
I feel like there's
the
like
more grief you give me, the more likely I'm going to keep talking
Yeah,
about salad
exactly,
to you
exactly.
guys.
I think that there's probably a place in the world for salad. It's just that Amy makes poor salad choices.
No, Danny, we have to pick our battles here.
Okay.
And I have another one that I'm going to...
Oh,
I
you-
support you, Amy. Thank you for coming around on
Thanks,
that
yeah.
one.
Just like
okay.
last week you thanked me for something that got on my case for other things.
I didn't.
Yeah, no, Brian.
The person that didn't apologize got in your case, just for the record.
For the record, yeah, I did not apologize for your love of feet chips.
Yeah, but Amy, we're going to recount your morning here because you told me something disturbing
Oh,
when I
what?
got here this
Oh
morning.
yeah, I had soup for breakfast.
Yeah, at 7:30.
What kind
And
of
what kind of soup?
Chicken vegetable.
Gross.
She woke up at 7:30 and immediately had chicken vegetable
I have a
soup?
question. Was the top of it moldy?
No, of course not.
Just the bottom then.
None of it was moldy. You don't eat moldy soup, guys. That's wrong.
I don't know. Why?
I don't know that I've ever seen moldy soup.
Is this? Did you not have cereal?
I grew up
What
in
was
a
going on
family
there?
where we often ate leftover dinner for breakfast. That included soup, that included turkey, that included pizza, that included cake, that included
I can
chicken
support
soup.
cake.
What's wrong?
I
with
can
eating-
transform leftovers into breakfast. Like when I smoked
If
a.
I were to make a chicken vegetable frittata versus chicken vegetable soup, you're still eating savory stuff for breakfast.
You can repurpose stuff at breakfast. Like it's like when I smoked that prime rib roast. I made some prime rib hash for breakfast, or like turkey in a breakfast sandwich. I hope everyone enjoyed theirs last
Just
week.
have a full Thanksgiving dinner again. Get the turkey,
Oh,
mashed
that works.
potatoes, gravy, stuffing, all
Not for
breakfast.
breakfast. No.
I know
Yeah,
that
but-
Danny and I both do support breakfast any time of the day.
Breakfast for dinner.
So
yes,
I'm
but-
going to support you on that and say that fine. You can. I just
So-
want to hear your thought process behind that.
It's easy.
So-
it's available.
It's
You just
easy.
heat it up.
So is
and it
pouring milk
tastes
in a
good.
bowl and cereal.
It tastes so good.
At 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did
you
you
know
have-
what? I get mad
You
when
drink
people
coffee.
I do drink coffee. When people say it's too early for chocolate, I kind of get mad at that. And then
Or
I'm like,
people that don't think cake is good for breakfast while they're eating their donut.
Yeah, I mean, come on, people.
You know what gets me?
A muffin.
It's the ones that eat bagels because they think donuts aren't healthy.
Oh my goodness. Especially the size of bagels today.
Right, and I'm like, oh, I have this cinnamon sugar.
If you think a bagel is healthy, you are not putting the right cream cheese on it.
Well, even if you're not putting cream cheese on it.
I actually prefer butter. Although that's just as bad.
I'm going to take... Oh, I love butter on a bagel.
Yeah.
Butter and cream cheese. There you go.
I think cream cheese is gross, although I do like some flavored ones.
Is it
I like the veggie
texture
one.
or flavor?
Plain cream cheese
It's just blah.
Plain cream cheese is flavor. Like, I'll do like a raisin walnut one.
Okay, that's like a honey. Yeah.
Yeah, or a honey. I like raisin walnut. I'll do a
strawberry.
honey walnut.
No? Too healthy?
It's not too healthy. It's just, it's just not my thing. I don't like the savory cream cheeses. I would just like, so when it comes to bagels, I only believe there's a couple of acceptable kinds of bagels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the king of the bagel is the everything bagel. And
what's in that?
Everything.
Sesame seeds, poppy seeds, salt, pepper, garlic, everything.
No,
keep seeds out of
You're not going to have pepper, for
I'm
sure.
not a bird. I don't want to eat seeds. Keep them away from me.
I will say this. There are terrible everything bagels.
There are.
Like, Bruegger's puts, like, caraway. No. So, from New York, there's only a few acceptable bagel toppings. Right? You can get a plain bagel.
Love those.
Right?
Toasted with butter.
A good bagel doesn't need to be toasted.
No, it doesn't.
If it's fresh. So, but you have a plain bagel from the not topped. You also see the egg bagel.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Which are good. And you see cinnamon raisin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the topped ones, right? You have the plain bagel, which then can become the sesame seed bagel.
Okay.
Can become the poppy seed bagel.
Mm-hmm.
Can become the onion bagel. Can become the garlic bagel. Or it can become the salt bagel. And the everything has those 6. And that, let me tell you, like, cream cheese on that, like, just goops it up. But when you add this, like, the layer of fat to, like, that, like, flavor party of the everything bagel, it hits a level of perfection.
A little bit of butter.
And you don't need, but the only bagels I eat are the plain, the cinnamon raisin, and the everything. Occasionally the egg, but nah. But I prefer those 3, and... Again, everything bagel, you're not going to want a sweet cream cheese on that.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
And then on the cinnamon raisin, it's sweet enough.
That's true. That is true.
And so then that just leaves me the plain bagel, and then, I mean, it's already sad at that point.
I have a grievance with bagels nowadays.
Really?
Well, one specific one.
Okay.
The salt bagel. They are nowhere near as salty as they used to be.
Oh.
The salt bagel...
It used to be so much salt... Me, a salt fiend, used to scrape some of it off. Now, even though I see the salt crystals on it, it's not as much and it's not as salty.
I will say this. You are not getting a proper salt bagel.
I'm getting them here in Minneapolis, dude.
Yeah,
what do you expect?
I know. Because the proper salt bagel uses pretzel salt.
Yeah, it's different.
I was going to say that.
And if it's anything other than pretzel salt, that's a BS salt bagel. It is not a salt bagel.
Yeah, I get all BS. Well, I stopped ordering them, obviously.
Yeah,
I stopped buying
you
them.
don't.
Yeah.
You can't. Like, no, it's like, no, that's not a salt
But even my dad's noticed it, other people have noticed, but we're all in the Midwest, so. My
grievance is with Bruegger's bagels. They used to have the French toast bagel, and it was amazing, and they took it off their menu.
I will say this, my grievance is with the existence of things like that.
What?
Because just have a donut.
No.
The cinnamon raisin bagel is as far as you should push sweetness on a bagel. Because if you go one step further, just have a donut. And I would rather bagels be bagels and donuts be donuts and not have...
Don't get me wrong.
Not cloud
there
the two.
is no choice between bagels and donuts. Donuts. All the way. All the way.
Lenders and one of the other companies too, they were making a birthday cake bagel.
Aww.
No. Like, have a donut.
Okay, enough
I
about...
could see birthday cake cream cheese flavoring, but the bagel...
Sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If you're a flavored cream cheese person, you maybe...
Yeah, but the host is trying to move on. So.
Yeah. But we could talk all day about bagels.
Oh my god, I could have a whole podcast about bagels.
I would love to do a bagel tasting, actually.
You know what? The best bagels in the Twin Cities are not far from the studios.
Good. Okay, any more experiences or news? Otherwise, we can move on to KitKat Senses and Chunky KitKat.
The KitKat Senses.
This was good. These are from Japan.
No. These
We don't have the stuff with us.
the KitKat Senses are new in Europe.
Oh, Europe. That's
They
right.
are European.
They were written in French.
Yes.
That's why.
They are new in Europe. They're all through Europe. And if you remember, a few weeks ago, a month or two ago, we had the KitKat Chunkies that were peanut butter and salted caramel.
Those were amazing.
Which is like the KitKat Chunky, but with a layer of topping on top of the cookies underneath the chocolate.
So it was like it was not a layer. It was more filled than that.
And the Senses do the same thing, but in a snack bar size.
They'll call it a fun size.
And this was the gift box thing, and the box opens up to be like a serving dish.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
It was very presentable.
So yeah, when I bought these, I got these in Europe. You could buy bags of the individual flavors of Senses, but then they had this like gift box that had all the flavors in one, and so that seemed best for our podcast taste.
Yeah,
It was available. The gift box is nice. Like if someone is like, hey, thanks for going the extra mile for me at work. Here's like this little box of candies. I'd be super happy, and I'd put that on my desk and I would share. People say, "Where'd you get these?" They're like,
all three of these flavors are, double chocolate, salted caramel, hazelnut. What's not to like?
Yeah. Oh, which one do we want to talk about?
Well, let's tell you, just to describe them. So they were you got a single. They're individually wrapped, single sticks. Is that the
right? Yeah. There's no break. You're not.
Yeah, there's no left side, right side, no pair. I'm sorry, left side, right side's Twix.
Right. Right. Like the KitKat Fun Size, and often even the Japanese ones have two. This is just one, and you get the layers of wafers, the topping on top, and it's tall. It's as tall as a regular KitKat Chunky.
It is, which is like double the height of a regular KitKat.
But short. Yeah. So it's like the height of the KitKat plus then another KitKat of topping.
Yeah, so the double chocolate, for example, you might think, well, that's just going to be too chocolatey, and it's going to overpower anything else.
It was like dark chocolate. It was like a dark chocolate cream.
Bliss.
Yeah. On top of, right. And it was still encased in milk chocolate.
But still felt like a KitKat. It wasn't like I was eating some sort of fudge-filled candy. It was still a KitKat.
Yeah,
definitely. It was a KitKat with some fudge. And then the hazelnut was like a hazelnut spread.
It was like a Nutella KitKat. I know they didn't do the copyright for that. And
it wasn't a mix of chocolate and hazelnut in that topping. I think it was a hazelnut topping, and then like a hazelnut spread, and then encased in chocolate. And then the salted caramel was like a salty caramel spread on top.
Any of these would be so delightful on top of a dessert. Like if you crumbled it.
Oh gosh! Or even
I was going to say delightful in my mouth as a
I mean just alone too.
You were like if you took like a scoop of vanilla ice cream and just stuck one of these in as a garnish.
Any of those desserts that have like a Cool Whip or some sort of whipped topping, and you like put that little sauce, a little chocolate,
or on their own,
blended into a milkshake.
Now
in sugar salad,
blizzards.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. So the thing is that
no, KitKat is not currently on the menu at Dairy Queen.
Right.
Yeah, it's been a while since that has happened. I was going to say you could make your own by putting caramel in.
Yeah. And of course, these sadly were Nestle KitKats, which means they won't make their way to the United States.
Will not. No. But Amazon is a thing, and you can go and buy them there if you really want. I highly recommend.
They may make their way to Canada.
Oh yeah, they typically do. Yeah. They typically do.
If you're in a border or you're visiting Canada, check it out.
So the KitKat, if you're anywhere and you can see KitKat Senses,
KitKat Senses. So check any of them out. We have not been disappointed by any of them.
Can I torture you? There's 3 of them. Let's play FMK.
Oh, okay.
Because we love all of them.
Yes.
And now you're going to have to kill one of them.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. FMK, Frolic with Mary Kill. On this family-friendly podcast.
KitKat Senses.
I love that killing is family-friendly.
Well, so is frolicking. As long as we don't have to put the E next to the podcast.
You know what? And what's not family-friendly is coming up next.
That's true.
Well, just FMK your choices.
Okay, all right.
So we have double chocolate, we have hazelnut, we have salted caramel. Who's going first?
I got this. Okay. And I haven't thought about how I want to say this, but I'm going to have to just go with killing the double chocolate. Because you can get chocolate things anywhere. Huh. It's good, but hey, one of them has to go. So I'm going to get rid of the double chocolate. And I am going to have to marry the salted caramel. because I know the flavor. That's one of the crazes here. It's one of the fads, if you want to call it, with all of our snacks, salted caramel. So it's familiar. We know each other. We're developing a good history. We have good banter. It feels so good in my mouth. So yeah, we can make that work. That salted caramel and we're in for the long haul there. But you know what? It's missing that little flavor that you don't find all the time. That hazelnut. So I'm frolicking with the hazelnut. That's my little side piece of candy.
Yes.
So you're marrying the double chocolate.
No. I'm marrying the salted caramel. I'm frolicking with the hazelnut. Yes. And I am killing the double chocolate.
You're killing the double chocolate.
Are you ready, host Amy?
I am. And since you like to wax poetic, you should go last.
Okay. I think you're saying I talk a lot.
That was a polite way of saying that.
I think... I'm almost the opposite of Brian. I'm going to frolic with the salted caramel.
Okay.
I like the salted caramel. It's fun. It's delightful. But maybe just a little too sweet for the long haul.
A little too much saltiness in your mouth?
Sweetness.
Okay.
I am going to marry the hazelnut. Because I like hazelnut. And like Brian said, chocolate is chocolate. It was good. You can get it anywhere. And hazelnut is unique, but not weird. I mean, hazelnut flavor's been around a while.
Nutella is more prominent in the United States now. Yeah.
And it doesn't exactly taste like Nutella, but it's good. And you know, I think it's there for the long haul. So I'm going to then kill the double chocolate.
All right.
I almost married the double chocolate. I went back and forth in my head a lot.
Marry your kill.
Exactly.
Well, interestingly.
For the same reasons.
And you married which?
The hazelnut.
Okay. Interesting. I kind of went back and forth similarly. But I'm going to kill... Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start with the hazelnut. I'm going to frolic with the hazelnut. Because it's the most unusual of them. When you think of like a KitKat, it's the least KitKat-y one.
Sure.
It's definitely like the...
It's the wild card.
It's the artsy child. You know, like the one that's like kind of the one that went feral, like after college. Like, it's a little bit wild.
The one who went a little goth.
Yeah, went a little goth. Like it was on the rails, and then it's just like off the rails, and you're like, it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
But like the way to get there, and so I don't know that I want to marry that, but frolicking that during the journey, that's good. The other two were more on the rails, right? The salted caramel and the double chocolate. But I felt like the salted caramel was on the rails in sort of like a safe-ish way. Like, it was kind of underachieving. Like, I would... If you said to me, Danny, you have a regular KitKat or a salted caramel KitKat, I'm like, you know what? I don't think the salted caramel is that much better than a regular KitKat, so I'm going to kill it. And the double chocolate was like, you know, you see a lot of KitKats in this world. At least you do when you have a podcast.
That is true.
So many KitKats.
You see so many KitKats. And
when you have a food podcast.
Right. When you have the Food Scientist podcast, a lot of KitKats go by. And you know what a KitKat... Like, there's still, like... There's things that are, like, flavored KitKats, but you know what a KitKat should taste like. Right? Just like the regular milk chocolate one. And you know what it should be like. And then it's kind of like in life. Every now and then you're like, I've met a lot of people, and, you know, people are, you know, I view people like Amy V's hot dogs. They're kind of all the same.
You are so wrong about that.
No, we're not fighting this week.
We are not a people podcast. We're a food podcast.
Right. Like, you know, but you meet a lot of people, and there's like only so many different ones, and they start repeating, and but every now and then you meet somebody, and you're like, wow, you're like everyone else, but yet at a different level. Like, you are really, you're not like totally different from everyone else, and yet there's something super special about you, and that's the dark chocolate KitKat. It's like the KitKats, but at another level, and when you see something just special and remarkable like that, you have to marry it.
Okay, so which one are you marrying?
The dark chocolate.
Okay.
The double chocolate. Because it's like the other it's like...
The one we killed.
Okay.
But the one I almost married.
It's the one that's... It's like on the rails, but it's the first class car of the train.
So we have another KitKat to talk about.
We do, yeah. This the KitKat Chunky.
We have the Nestle one.
Just the basic chocolate KitKat Chunky, right?
Yeah,
I wish we could have these here. I mean,
obviously,
they're good.
Really?
We have KitKat Chunkies here.
Not Nestle.
But we have the Hershey version.
Yeah. We don't have the peanut butter ones. We don't have the salted caramel ones.
We do have the plain
But these,
ones.
if you like regular KitKats, then these, you gotta check them out, because it's like a double KitKat.
Yeah, I bought these when I intended to find us the American version, and I just didn't. But while we were having KitKats today, we're like,
oh, hey, you should see the treasure trove of foods that we have for this podcast.
Again, like
You'll get a sneak peek picture at some point.
Yeah, we have so much to talk about in future podcasts. And Brian took a picture of a lot of it today.
Mm-hmm.
And what was not in there was all of the chips and crisps.
Well, because you're keeping them secret from
I
me.
hide them from you so
well,
that I
not
can
all of them, just some of them.
Some of
Most
them, yeah.
of them.
Because, yeah, that's...
Because I love meat-flavored chips, and I got a bunch.
And he loves torturing me, so... Probably a video next week of those things.
Speaking of torture, you know what?
Yeah.
Oh,
wait, no, I was just going to say, the salted caramel, that was the first one I had after we ate the rest of the items here, so I feel like they saved my life a little bit.
They did.
Because there were some torture items here that we were not expecting.
We were not expecting this.
Yeah.
We should have recorded them.
The first one.
We were running around like, oh!
Speaking of not family-friendly, these Haribo gummy families. That's what they are. They are...
And then what did that translate to? Sweet flour?
Salt.
Salt rose.
Oh, salt rolls. Look at that.
Yeah, salt
They
rose.
are 4 gummy people holding hands, so you get a bigger
So like
piece.
a gummy bear, but they're people.
But they're people.
And there are 4 of them. It's a family.
And they're different shades of tan?
Well, you would think that they were different flavors. But they, yeah.
They're all bad.
They're diverse.
They are not different flavors. These all taste like licorice.
But amped up to 10.
Yeah, like...
Black anise licorice.
Yes.
Not like the good
Not the
sweet
red licorice. Yeah, that would be okay. That would be odd, but that would be okay. And these are also, for a gummy, these are hard.
I mean, we've had these for a long time.
Yeah.
But I don't think that mattered. I think that they always were. Yeah, like they're I mean, they're not.
Were never.
But they're opaque as well.
They were never.
A gummy bear is.
They were never.
Yeah,
they were never fresh gummy bears.
I opened the bag up and I'm like, these smell bad.
But if you want to see something fun, give any one of us something black licorice flavor.
This
we're not expecting.
You know what's
I don't like black licorice to begin with.
What's interesting is that none of us like black licorice.
This was almost as bad
surprising, actually.
This was almost as bad as coffee for me.
Yeah, I'm supposed to.
Brian's eating it again.
I'm just checking to make sure, because sometimes we eat things and
I can't. I'm not even going to.
Or like maybe there's a chocolate one among it. No.
No, I mean, I
do love the idea that it's a gummy family that's full.
I mean, that is just
holding hands and
the packaging is a dog and a boy smiling with holding these like, we're gonna eat our family. I don't get that.
It does say the happy world of Haribo.
I don't know if they're wearing pants.
Kids and grown-ups love it so. The happy world of Haribo.
Haribo.com. Haribo... no, not sugar. Haribo Salt Rose, ROWS, if you want to find them on Amazon. Haribo Salt.
I pulled out the magnifying glass for no reason, so they're laughing at me.
Yeah, it's...
yeah, if you like black licorice...
You'd like these.
You would, but they're still... It's odd. It's shaped like a family. They're holding hands.
If you enjoy... If you enjoy both black licorice and eating candies that look like people, you might like these.
I've had black licorice that I can tolerate. This is not it. This is like the worst of black licorice flavor, amped up to 10.
Maybe it's just what they give cannibals to like wean them off of eating people.
I mean, we ate gummy babies before.
I don't know, but the thing we ate after this, I think, is even worse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, we got a gift.
Dried beef.
Not even, it just says dry beef.
And I thought it was going to be like jerky. It is not.
Yeah,
not even in texture.
This is from Mexico.
From Mexico.
The writing is in Spanish. Well, yeah, it's Toro, but that's the brand name.
Yeah, it is T-A-U.
Yeah, it's not spelled like that, but I think it's a play on words. Danny, where did these come from? You said they were a gift?
These are a gift from... we have some listeners who were down in Mexico and just hit the stores and were like,
hey, we really appreciate it.
I don't know that they like us, though.
Well, looking at this, you might think it's like just a beef jerky or
and it was
something.
just like, here's an unusual food.
Yeah, so we will always accept that.
It's beef that doesn't require refrigeration. It just says dry beef on it. 100% beef.
It was almost hairy. The dry texture.
It was, and I was expecting beef jerky, and I bit into this, and the spice just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, you can see big pieces of red pepper flakes and stuff on it.
And there's no indication on the packaging that
it smells like cat food.
It did kind of taste like cat food.
Well, I don't think in Mexico
treats.
they're as stringent with their food labeling because it says the ingredients are dry beef and salt, but you can clearly see red peppers on it.
Well, I thought you were going to say you don't think it's actually beef. But
No, you can clearly see the peppers.
I took a little tiny taste, and it just tastes bad.
You know what?
I don't know if it tasted like beef.
I didn't mind the beef flavor.
Yeah, the beef flavor wasn't bad. It was,
It was like cat foody. I can't...
You took a big whiff of that.
I might actually like coffee better than this.
I could probably eat this if it wasn't... Yeah, it does smell like...
It smells like meow mix.
Yeah.
Meow. I have a cat. I know what cat food smells like.
Let me describe this in its native language. Meow. Or like my cat going to the vet. Meow. Meow.
So, I don't know if anyone will be able to find this specific product, but maybe if you see dried beef from a foreign country, maybe just pause and think it might have things in there that the packaging does not reflect, and it might taste like something I'd give my pet.
I would be interested in trying this.
Very dry.
Less spicy.
I don't know how to explain, because even beef jerky, it doesn't, to the fingers, it feels tough and chewy, but not dry. This is dry.
Yeah, I think the texture is similar to beef jerky, though.
Yeah, it's just...
Really, I'd have to beef jerky.
It would be...
Because beef jerky is almost shiny, because it's...
It depends. There's flavored beef jerkies where it's, been marinated. If you just took beef and dehydrated it without the marinade, that's what this is.
Nah.
But it's got the peppers.
I disagree.
So you'll see a picture at some point this week of this product. If you're curious to try it, I'm sure you can find it somewhere on the internet.
Can we redeem this whole thing?
Yes, we need to end on a high note again, because these two things, the gummy family and the Mexican dried beef.
They got us, though.
They got us so...
Oh, we were just
I would rather eat the gummy than the dried beef, but I really don't want to eat any of them. I'd rather eat packing peanuts than either of them.
I wish we had recorded our reactions, because we weren't expecting the licorice.
I did take a picture of Brian's face, because I looked up and I was like, oh my god.
I got a picture of Danny flailing his arms eating the beef.
Yeah, because it was so spicy.
And I was making faces eating the Haribo stuff, but I was also quickly unpackaging other things to move on.
So the Thin Bites, fudge dipped.
Yay!
Okay, so new Chips Ahoy Thins Bites. So in the Oreo family, that's the cousin of the Oreo Thins Bites with... That grammar just annoys me. Thins Bites.
Thins Bites fudge
It means they're thinner and they're smaller circumference.
Well, they took two products, the Thins and the Bites, and they put them in one. But correct the grammar.
Thinner and smaller.
Yeah.
Anyway. But grammatically, Thin Bites would be grammatically correct.
Yes.
That's not the branding.
So
it's just annoying.
These are new. They are fudge dipped. Now I looked. They do not make just regular Chips Ahoy Thins Bites. So you can only get them fudge dipped.
Right, because Oreo you can get regular Thins Bites, and then the dipped Thins Bites, and then the flavored dipped.
And you can also get
Thins Bites.
Oreo Thins and Oreo Bites.
Now, I would not enjoy those, but I did look because I did have the thought, thanks to this darn podcast, that would be kind of good in pouring milk on it and just eating it like cereal. But otherwise, I think that they would be too plain or too dry, maybe. I think because it is still Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy, which
but the milk would help.
Milk, absolutely, 100%. But I'm not surprised that they don't make these without the fudge because I don't think people would like them.
I will say,
pretty good with the fudge.
Out of the Chips Ahoys that I've had over the years, this might be my favorite. Because all of the soft ones have weird chemical flavors.
Yeah, the soft ones are weird.
The full-size one, it's just the regular crispy ones, always make me think that chocolate chip cookies should be soft. And so they weird me out that way. But a bag of these with the fudge and then the crispy chocolate chip inside, I could plow through a bag of these.
Well, I mean, make no mistake about it. Every Chips Ahoy has a lot of that preservative taste. The soft ones especially.
Right.
The fudge covering helps hide that with these. They just made me feel like I wish I were eating some of the Oreos.
That's true. I would rather have the Oreos Thins Bites.
Thins Bites, yeah.
I didn't have that thought at all.
No?
No. I mean, not that I would not.
If you
I
had
would
to choose.
Well, yeah, but eating these didn't make me want the others.
Okay.
I just ate these. They were good.
Yeah, they're good, but it wouldn't be my first choice. I would pick many of the Oreo. I was ready for that question. Right. I even intentionally didn't say they're not my favorite. But yeah, I would take, except for the mint, I would take any of the Oreo fudge ones first.
Here's my thing. They're not my favorite of the...
Oh, which one is?
Well, I'll get to that. They're not my favorite of the Thins Bites. The coconut Oreo
I was going to say, yes.
are my favorite of the Thins Bites.
I think the mint is actually for me.
Well,
but
you could have them.
They are my favorite of the Chips Ahoy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they're my
So
favorite.
when you look at the Venn diagram of Chips Ahoy's and Thins Bites...
I have mixed emotions about that because on its own, yes. But a regular Chips Ahoy, I can dunk in milk and make it so much better.
I think they do make a mini Chips Ahoy.
Not a Thins Bites.
No, but a mini.
Yeah.
No, but a mini that you could get in the cup and have that with milk.
Cereal.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that with the regular cookie, too. I put that in a bowl, poured milk on it, and had Cookie Crisp, just not Cookie Crisp.
I wonder
Chips Ahoy Crisp.
If you tried it,
Soup is weird.
If it would penetrate the fudge with milk.
I don't think it would.
No, but you can smash it up a little with your spoon.
That's work.
Not really.
You would have to break them all in half.
Yeah. Well, that's what you do is your spoon.
Or what you do is you put them all in a Ziploc bag and then smash that with like a mallet and then put them into the bowl.
Well, you could just smash them in the package.
Just like any of the fudge-covered Oreos, there would be no...
Run it over with your car.
Yeah, there would be no penetration of the fudge covering. No.
Melts in your hands, though, so you got to eat it fast.
You do, which not a problem.
Don't hold 20 in your hands and then eat them one by one.
No, put all 20 in your mouth. Yeah.
Right.
We got this.
Yeah, they're all in there long enough.
Not our first rodeo.
No, not at all.
So, yes, we ended on a sweet note there. Quite literally.
A good one. Would you recommend people buy these?
I would.
I would.
Me too.
I'm trying to think.
If you want them to taste real good, eat them after a Haribo gummy person.
Oh, yeah. If you hate Chips Ahoy for some reason, probably not.
But I think that these will... You won't hate these.
If you're indifferent about Chips Ahoy and you
There's
think...
enough chocolate coating. I know they call it fudge, but...
I would say this. I would say that if you are in the store and in the Thins Bites aisle, you could close your eyes, grab any one of them, and be happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with that. Now, the nice thing about these is they are in a... It's slightly bigger than a pouch, but it's not so big where you could still eat the whole thing and not feel awful about yourself.
I mean, it is resealable, which kind of makes you feel a little bit guilty.
What do they call a serving?
At least they don't say share on them.
It says this is 6
I'm not
servings.
sharing. I mean, I'll share with you because I have to for the episode here.
They consider 10 of these a serving.
How many are servings in them?
6.
No, remember... Serving sizes based on 2,000 calories a day. I eat way more than that. Doesn't apply.
Yeah. So take that, health and nutrition experts.
Oh yeah, all those food scientists who are following me on Instagram.
That's my favorite part. Is I've been getting them too.
Oh yeah, me too. And our official accounts.
We did remove from the group the one person that kept plugging the food science.
Well, that was spam. That was
conference in Japan.
Yeah.
Although, in retrospect, if I could have gotten a free pass.
If it were all about the KitKats.
Yeah.
If it were all about the KitKats.
Will you fly us there?
We're back to our Minnesota rambling goodbyes, so we're going to wrap up, folks.
Goodbye.
Smell you later, folks.
Yeah, thanks so much for listening.
Nice, sweet ending. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for sending us snacks to try, even when they're dry beef. We love you.
Yes, we still do, even when you try to kill us. Okay, have a great week, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.